Hi. Welcome to Tymz TV. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit the subscribe button right now, like and share our content with friends. South African former President Jacob Zuma was reprimanded by the South African Constitutional Court. Mr. Zuma has been ordered by the Apex Court to comply with all summonses issued to him by the Zondo Commission on State of Capture. The former president was also reminded by the Constitutional Court that he does not have the right to remain silent during his appearances before the Commission. Zuma walked out of the Commission last November despite appearing there under a summons. The Constitutional Court judgment clearly states that it is unacceptable that Zuma, who appointed the Commission to probe state capture allegations, has been frustrating its investigations. Mr. Zuma is now left with no other choice other than to go back to the Commission and answer questions on corruption allegations leveled against him during his years in office as the President of South Africa. The 6th South African Parliament is charged to hold all political figures to account. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, spoke out against the Capitol riots in Washington, D.C. that happened before Donald Trump conceded to Joe Biden. The royal said that there is no way to downplay organized, violent extremism on social media. Royal author Angela Levin said Prince Harry should drop all his royal titles and take American citizenship. She said it would give him the freedom to speak out on U.S. political matters. Prince Harry chose to move to California with his wife Meghan Markle in March 2020. Meghan reportedly cancelled her plans to become a UK citizen after the move. It has been over a year since the couple made the decision to remove themselves from the royal agenda and seek a new life in the US. The Queen gave the couple a year-long grace period that would have seen them back in the UK if it were not for the coronavirus pandemic. The idea of members of the monarchy not speaking out stems from the long-upheld tradition of staying non-partisan. In China, former chairman of China Huarong Asset Management Company, Lai Xiaomin, was executed on Friday. Lai was found guilty of receiving and seeking bribes totaling about $278 million from 2008 to 2018. He was also convicted on corruption and bigamy charges. His execution was in line with President Xi Jinping's warning and anti-corruption campaign when he took over the leadership of the ruling Communist Party of China in 2012. Hundreds of Chinese officials have since been prosecuted in one of the country's highest-profile corruption cases. The execution of Lai Xiaomin was carried out by the Tianjin court on the orders of the Supreme People's Court. Zimbabwean political officials are now coming face-to-face with the reality of a crippled healthcare system. Foreign Affairs Minister Sibusiso Moyo was the third cabinet minister to have died of COVID-19 in recent weeks. Pre-COVID, Mr. Moyo would have flown out of Zimbabwe for better medical treatment. But as nature puts it currently, all men are equal in the face of the pandemic. The travel ban is exposing the politicians and making them vulnerable. Cost of living in Zimbabwe has shot up due to rampant hyperinflation, stagnant salaries, currency instability, and foreign currency shortages. According to the Zimbabwe Association of Doctors for Human Rights, Harare's public hospitals have only 30 intensive care unit beds. The vice president said earlier this year that the government was planning to ban medical trips abroad by Zimbabwean political elite, saying the overseas referrals were draining the country's coffers. Ordinary Zimbabwean citizens are now notorious in sneaking out of the country and rushing into neighboring South Africa for better living and financial emancipation. I think by now African politicians should take a moment and ask themselves a pertinent question on the demise of the African economy, take accountability, and plot the way forward. This is our Tymz TV news cap at this hour. Please check back shortly for new updates, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Bye for now and stay safe.